Drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1, go!
And we kick off our second to last match of the lower bracket. 66-19, Robotics X placing delicately on the top. Oh, unfortunately that falls and lands on the ground. They do have that ground intake, so they should be able to recover it by the end of auto. Meanwhile, Popcorn Penguins popping one of those algae onto the barge. All three Blue Alliance robots moving in tandem. Meanwhile, Dark Matter heading over to the other side of the field, trying to steal some of that algae. Has been their modus operandi for the entirety of this playoff season. 66-19, placing a coral delicately on top of that fourth level. 26-43, what an incredible performance last match, placing another algae up top. Meanwhile, Robotics X placing a coral on their L4. The score was 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. It's 35-64, red to blue. The Blue Alliance cycling incredibly quickly. Armor Robotics filling up that first level. Meanwhile, MA Bears having filled up about half of that top level. 62-38, doing exactly what Dark Matter is doing, stealing algae from that side of the field and placing it up on their barge. 66-19 doing the best they can, cycling that top level. Armor Robotics continuing their relentless quest to fill up that first level of the reef. The score with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. 70-101, red to blue. That gap just about as large as it was 20 seconds ago. 80-48, trying to extend that lead, minimize that gap. East Palo Alto Chirobos lining up an L3 score. They placed that effectively. Moving around, they're trying to de-algify that reef, open up more scoring locations. They do it. MA Bears finishing off that top level of the reef. They successfully get that through. They're moving now to climb with 32 seconds left in the match. Popcorn Penguins with just one algae remaining, and that's sniped by Dark Matter, who's going to get it up top. Unfortunately, it falls off onto the other side. Penguins hanging quite early with 20 seconds left in the match. Armor Robotics scoring that L1. East Palo Alto Chirobos continuing to cycle. Dark Matter cycling that algae they dropped earlier into the top of the barge. With 7 seconds left, will we see any climbs from the Red Alliance? Unfortunately, that last algae up top, falling over and out of the field. 2 parked robots from Red. And for match 12 in the lower bracket, it's the Blue Alliance who will move on to match 13, the final match in the lower bracket. Your scoreline, 170